towards the starting of the FX volume 20. Remember, we do this every single day. If this is your first time coming across this video, please do it to join us tomorrow. And of course, can do it to actually hit the subscribe button so you can get notified by hitting the bell icon. Alright, so the FX volume 20 and of course on the 4-hour chart, I can see already it's already been moving on the bullish, on the bearish side of things, and you can see the market currently making a little bit of a change in momentum. Okay, alright, so let me just mark all these out. Good. So this is where the consolidation after this bearish move is actually coming in. So what do you expect? Are we expecting the market actually put above this, start showing us signs of bullish sentimental, or are we seeing the bears coming in? Let's go to the 15-minute charts. Let's see what really is going on the 15-minute chart to confirm what we'll be seeing next. Are we seeing a break below this, or are we seeing the market moving above these levels ahead? Okay. Now you can see the market actually got a tap into this level. I can see that trying to get back into this zone, but then the momentum was not actually taken out of this level. So that means that likely that seeing the bearish or the bears continue moving this below. I remember on the bearish side, we are looking for bearish setups, but to go in on the bearish side only if the market happens to break. Sorry, let me take this break below this level, then we can actually think of going short on our FX volume. So this is where our short setups comes in. It's gonna come in around this level, then the bull setup comes in. The market has to break above this, breaking out of this zone right here. Remember, this is the rise. You can get out of this close, wait for a pullback on the lower time frame. You can see the continuation there. You can actually think of going long on FX volume 20. Alright, let's go to the next one, which is our brief 600. Okay, so to the 4-hour charts, to have a better view of the market and to know what we are expecting. Remember, this day trade, we do this every single day. I'll give you analysis each single day, not overall and not as well trading. Alright, so let's see this tapping into this and we're seeing it moving above that. The 15-minute chart straight. Okay, that actually moved already. So that means, right, we can't think of putting stop loss ahead, going here. It's going to be too wide. So that means what we're going to be expecting is for the market to actually give us another entry. Either we see the market move up again, then start showing breaking each zone high, we can think of going long. Otherwise, if that does not happen, then we can actually go short if it happens to close below this. But I'm actually for long trades. The continuation of this previous move, let's see if that can happen. There, we can see the market actually going long by breaking each one previous high. But for right now, we can't actually go long because it's already moved far above where our stop loss is going to be, which is not going to give us a good risk to reward ratio. So just let the 600 go set, you can see a new setup or a new structure to take. Alright, so that's that for book 600. So let's go to pin 600. Okay, so the 4-hour chart. Okay, it's already actually bullish. So let's for bullish setups on 15 minutes charts. Alright, so for now there's no any bullish setup. The market is actually consolidating once again. So let's see what's going to happen. I think that they break above this for us to go long. So that's where our entry comes in. Our entry comes in, the market happens to break above this, they can think of going long. So we are waiting for pin 600. But then if pay is supposed to give us, definitely we are going to go to pay. So let's see what gain 600 has for us this morning. Alright, looking bearish on the 15-minute chart, but then we have to go first to the 4-hour chart to see what is going on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's actually very bearish, and of course, we have a long way to go. It's still moving, expected to get to this level. So let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Let's see if we have any recent bearish move for us to pay close attention to. So here is the previous low. Here they can see right here. So our entry comes in right at this level. Put a pending under below this, stop loss can go over here, then of course take profit and the minimum of 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So if you have to get to this level, they can actually go short on gain 600. Alright, I think this is actually looking a pretty nice setup today, actually pretty nice. not too much, what's it called? Not too much delay. So let's go to Philip X1 to see what we are expecting on Philip X1. To the 4-hour chart also, or also. Okay, you can see it also it's also bullish. So looking for bullish trades for now, no any bearish setup on the 15-minute on the 4-hour chart. All right. Okay. 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 Then I'm not really comfortable with this formation right now, so I won't be taking any trade on Flip X1 for today. Because I'm not comfortable with this. We can actually see this breaking below this and try to move bearish, can see it move above this. So for that pattern, I really don't think of taking any trade. So for the next one, I'm not taking any trade for today. Alright, so I think that brings to the end of the analysis for trade. And remember, we do this every single day. If this is the first time coming across this video, please do it actually hit the subscribe button. And don't forget you can actually hit the follow button depending on where you're watching from. And please can actually hit the bell icon beside so you get reminded once tomorrow's analysis is being posted. Use this as a guide to your own personal analysis, your own personal view, so you give a better view, a better perspective of the market. Definitely that said, I wish you a profitable day trader. Please ensure you stay safe, you trade safe, and don't risk more than you can afford to lose.